Welcome to Hang with Willie. I'm your host, Willie Mayette, creator of Jazz Edge. So I got a real special hangout for you today. Today we're going to work through a Christmas song. We're going to do the first Noel, which is like a 17th century, 17th century English carol. All right, so the song has been around for a while. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go through the first line of the song, and I'm going to break it down step by step so you can see all the different ways in which I'm thinking about how I can create a big, full arrangement. Let me just play a little bit of the arrangement so you can hear what it's going to sound like. So we're going to get to that point, all right? So let's go through this step by step. So first of all, I want to ask you, please put aside your phones or don't check email during this training event because you'll really miss some stuff. So make sure you're really focusing in on this so that you get the most out of it. All right, so what we're going to do here, let's just take a look at this first part. This is the original. Now, what I did was I just went online. I just looked for the first Noel. I put in the first Noel lead sheet PDF, and you'll get a bunch of PDF files that will come up. Now, the problem is that when you get these lead sheets, a lot of times you'll find that, there's a lot of chords, and the chords are kind of a little bit funky, aren't they? So that's what I have here in this original. So if you take a look at the original here, let me just play this for you. So you see that C to F, C to F, and you're moving all over the place. And if I keep going with the original, you'll hear that it's like I'm moving all over the place. In fact, I have it right here. Let me just play another little section. I mean, you're moving these chords all over the place. And I'll tell you honestly, I used to play a lot of restaurant gigs, especially when I was first starting out. I remember, when I was 15 years old, I'd be playing a restaurant gig. You have this room full of people, and it feels like they're all looking at you, and you're like sweating under the collar. And Christmas songs were always difficult for me because I didn't play them all year round. So when I got to the holiday season, of course I should have been practicing this all year round, but you know how it is. Like you end up doing other things, and your mind is somewhere else. So when I would see these lead sheets and see these chords move all over the place, I remember distinctly I was playing a private party at someone's house and opening up the real book of these Christmas tunes, and you see 3 chords per measure, 4 chords per measure, and every note had a chord on it. It was a little bit ridiculous. So what I learned is how to start stripping this away and then adding it back in. Because if you look at this motion here, you can see it's not terrible motion, but it just doesn't feel very flowing, does it? So let's move on now. All right? Let's strip away and simplify. So let me